Week 8. Today we're discussing manual drafting and the expertise to manual drafting. There's different aspects to manual drafting that are important. There's different line types. So straight off, the most basic one would be when you're finishing off the line. So that'll be just a heavy straight line across. You also have, for hidden detail, if an object can't be seen, you use dotted lines, or the space in between the line. This line indicates that there is hidden detail behind the object. If you're talking about a circle and you want to indicate that the center line, that also is the dotted line. But rather than it being continuous, you might have one long one, then a short line, then a long one, and a short line. This indicates that there is a center line coming through of a curved surface, or a cylinder, or a sphere. There's different line weights to use. If you don't want the drawing line to be seen straight away, or rather as a construction line, you put less weight on the pencil and draw a line across. Whereas if you were to finish off and you want that line to be shown as part of your drawing, you give a more heavier line, and this would be a finishing line. With manual drafting, there's also different angles to use. The most basic ones are 180 degrees, or straight, or 0 degrees. There's 45 degrees, where this angle here would be 45 degrees. That's used using your set square. Also, there is 90 degrees, 30 degrees, and 60 degrees. All these angles are from this baseline up, so that one there would be 30 degrees. 45 to the baseline to that, and similar to all the rest of them. You can also, using two set squares, you can create 15 degrees and 75 degrees. This is done by adding the two protractors, adding two set squares to give you a different angle. So there would be your 15 degrees. Similar enough, adding two protractor set squares, you can get 75 degrees. It's a handy trick to know to increase your speed doing a drawing. When it comes to drawing lines perpendicular and parallel, perpendicular means one line is 90 degrees to another. So, for this example, we can use two set squares, whereby this set square is on flat, is on the baseline, and to go 90 degrees to it, switch up your set squares, and these two lines now are perpendicular to each other. Similarly, doing parallel lines, if I was to go parallel to this baseline, you can go sliding set squares. The two lines are now parallel. For creating circles and curves, this is done by using your compass. So if we would go for a center of a circle, using the center line type line, you can go by this method. For this exercise, the size of the circle does not matter too much, but the most important part is to put your tip of the compass there, and the lead will do the circle for you. This is similar for any curve. You put the curve anywhere and just swing curves around.